always emphasized that if you hear Temba Mliswa specifically striking retired General Chiwenga, he is not doing it on his own. We understand that. Plus, not only that in this case, Temba Mliswa depict the feelings, the latest feelings of Zwikananda, as well as the retired General Chiwenga. There is seemingly an intensification of fights between retired General Chiwenga as well as also Zwikananda's. Especially soon after retired General Chiwenga portrayed I mean, was portrayed wearing the military gear today, and also seeing of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. It appears it is not sitting well with the Mnangagwa faction. You remember the story that I covered in the morning. I've seen Herald also covering that particular story and the other state media outlets, which actually chronicles how ZANU-PF is looking forward to extend the term of office for Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Temba Mliswa has decided to come out and definitely speak against retired General Chiwenga, but he was quoting the tweets of certain individuals. I think about hours ago, he quoted firstly the tweet of Mawarire Mbizo Jealousy, who posted that he had captioned the picture of retired General Chiwenga with Mini Baloi Chiwenga, which is written, "They look nice together in military fatigue." Isn't it Uncle Peter at Temba Mliswa? He tagged Temba Mliswa. Listen to how Temba Mliswa quickly responded to that. He said, "A story is told in the Bible where Jesus rose from the dead and only the relic of his clothes remained in the tomb, historic and yet powerless, as the actual power processor had risen. All that remained were cotton fibers and threads, as power was never resident in the pristine cuts of the cloth. Ndipo panonzi neba paridzi look unto Jesus, Mosia vamachir." So in simple terms, he's using a biblical allusion of the rise of Jesus Christ, definitely to push his nefarious agenda. In simple terms, he is being blasphemous. So what Temba Mliswa is saying, quoting this very scripture, he is saying retired General Chiwenga and Mini Baloi Chiwenga appearing in actually military gear, that of a military general, and the Mini Baloi Chiwenga that of a colonel. He said it is just clothes. He is seeing clothes because he said he used the scripture where Jesus had arisen on his tomb, and it was left. What was left was what he was actually putting on, and so Temba Mliswa is simply saying it's just clothes to retired General Chiwenga as well as his wife, but with no power at all. And the way he refers to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa as Jesus in his last passage, he says, "Ndipo panonzi neba paridzi look unto Jesus, Mosia zwamachira." So also he is saying retired General Chiwenga is just clothes and nothing else, but the real power, who is called Jesus in this case, it is Mnangagwa. And that is what Temba Mliswa is saying. And then he quoted the other fellow, that is Tendai Manyange, who said, "Good evening," and tagged Temba Mliswa. And Temba Mliswa says, "Motoba chembere segwachivi makungo tswaka muto pese pese. So let me just read the comment sections. Maybe it will give me a clue of what is being said here. And then someone says, Temba unombo nakidza zwako matova chembere zekwachivi mauko ngotswaka muto pese pese Irelius. Someone says, lol, yeah, you are very salty, my friend. Someone says, once a soldier, always a soldier. Temba, you know little about military etiquette and decorum. Unoita uchimbo nyarara. Someone says, poor Temba. Temba comes to politics. Message has been sent. You know it. Trying to put a brave face. Hazwishande. Someone say, ha, Ogungwa, okay. You forget that a pirate will always be a pirate. That is the comment of another person. So people saying the message is being clearly sent here, especially by retired General Chiwenga, alongside with other generals who came in military gear. It was not only just retired General Chiwenga, retired Anselam Senyate, also the wife of retired General Chiwenga, this time around decided to put full military gear, demonstrating her achievements as a military personnel. And behind them, and look at where this picture was taken. Behind them, there is a lion. There is a message that is definitely being sent and portrayed by these two. Of course, Temba Mliswa is trying to depict that brave face. Obviously, he can't agree that he has been defeated. And let me read more message. Someone says, don't forget the general died in China and resurrected. Someone says, uchanakirwa ne-actions. I have said so that people will actually laugh when the real action begins to take place. So Temba Mliswa being this angry is a depiction of how Zwikanandas are actually angry. That is what is actually happening at the moment. So Zimbabwean politics getting very, very interesting. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Umhlabane is signing off. Let me laugh and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live.